Which is better? A question that has been asked throughout decades. Batman versus Superman, you get the gist. But today we're going to be asking a very big which is better. Today on Which is Better, we have the new Australian $5 note, and we also have the new British £5 note. So, which is first up, we're going to look at one of the most important things for banknotes, security features. With the Australian $5 note, it has this entire top-to-bottom clear window. This means that you can see right through, and it's very hard to replicate. This note is printed on plastic, which is good. You can feel raised printing. It's got lots of holograms, which I'm trying to demonstrate. It's got a rolling colour effect up here with the bird. We've got another clear window here. It's got the Orion constellation, which means that it can't be photocopied. And another cool feature is, which is also a security feature, is it glows under UV light. Here we can see an eastern spinebill and a wattle branch. And if we flip it over, we can see the serial number glow and the year of print illuminate. Now let's see how the £5 note does. Here on the £5 note, we can feel a bit of raised printing. We have got a clear window. It's not as big as the Australian one though. We've also got a fair few holograms, including this really cool one where it either says 5 or pounds, depending on the way that you rotate it. That's pretty cool. We've also got a cool thing here next to the clear window. And yeah, we've also still got the Orion constellation. And under UV light, a 5 is revealed. Ooh. And if we flip her over, a square. That's kind of cool, I guess. So I'm going to give this round to Australia. It's also worth noting, both notes are printed on plastic, which is a good security feature. I'm still going to give this round to Australia though, because they have a lot more security features. Next up, we have looks. Now, I might be a little biased here, but I think the £5 note looks a bit better. Probably just because I've been seeing this for the last few years. Well, I only got this one last week. Obviously, this was released earlier, but I only managed to get it. On the front of both notes, we have Queen Elizabeth II, and on the back of the Australian, we have Parliament House, the home of the Australian government. And on the back of the £5 note, we have Winston Churchill and their Parliament House, the Houses of Parliament. I find it quite cool, the differences. Australia's Parliament House was built in the 80s and is very modern, compared to the UK's very old one that looks kind of like a cathedral. So, yeah, they both look pretty cool, but probably just because I've been seeing this $5 note a lot, I'm kind of tempted to just give this one to the UK. Because theirs is pretty cool, and I see this most days. So I'm sure if I was British, it would be the exact opposite, but hey, I'm probably going to give this round to the UK. We now move on to our next topic, which is the feel. So how the banknote feels in your hand. The $5 note, I'll be honest, feels very thin, a bit crinkly. It's very easy to scrunch up, and yeah, it's pretty cool because it's plastic, but it's still not the best. This will get easily crinkled in our wallet. Whereas if we move on to the £5, it's still quite crinkly, but I feel like the paper, or the polymer is quite a bit thicker compared to this. For example, look at how easy it is to bend this. It's actually pretty much the same, but yeah, this feels a lot thicker. So I'm going to give this round to the UK. Our next topic is the evolution. So what the last series of these banknotes was like. So now I have two completely different notes in front of me. This is the old $5 note, and this is the old £5 note. So we're going to run all the same tests. We're going to start with security features again. Because why not? Here on the $5 note, I can still feel the raised printing. It's got a little clear window here. If you hold this up to the light, like this, you can see stars come together. You can also see the coat of arms. We've also got another feature here which I missed on the on the new $5 note, microprint. Anyway, if we flip it over, we see the UV feature. This time we see a blue square and the serial number light up. That note is also polymer, a far cry from the old £5 note. This right off the mark is at a disadvantage because this is not polymer, this is paper. So it tears a lot easier. It's just not as good. So we can see that the clear window has been replaced with a hologram. We can see a 5 and I think Britannia appears. We have a watermark of the Queen, as you can see. I also just noticed we have a strip going through it. It's still the same portrait of the Queen, which I guess is understandable. The Australian one still has the same picture of the Queen. If we flip it over, we've got a completely different person. This isn't Winston Churchill, and to be quite honest, I have no idea who this person is. Now we do get a bit of microprint here, but under UV light, we see a 5, and that's it. So, in terms of old notes, I'm giving this one to Australia again. Next up, we have look again. In all honesty, this time it's probably more fair because I haven't seen one of these in a long time. So, it's pretty cool. It's still got the same picture of the Queen on it. But yeah, this looks pretty cool, in all honesty. So, yeah, I like this because, yeah, I haven't seen one in a while. In terms of this one, this is alright, I guess. So, in a complete change from the last time we did this with the new notes, I'm going to give this round to Australia. Next up, we have feel again. This is just as crinkly as the new one, but it's still plastic. So it takes a lot more force to tear, and it's just you have the peace of mind that you're not going to damage this. This, on the other hand, well, I'm not even going to try because if I damage this, then I don't know where I'm going to get another one. To be honest, I don't know where I'm going to get another one of these, but at least with these, I pretty much can't damage them. Well, as this, as I said, I'm not going to demonstrate for you, but if I wanted to, I could tear this right in half. So Australia wins. And now we go back to the new notes. So test them in one final test. This final test is one of the main things that I've seen advertised as one of the coolest features of these two notes. I've already demonstrated this before on a video, but I'm going to test it. Can these notes play a record? First up, we have the $5 note. Probably a bit rusty, I haven't done this in a while. Kinda works. Sounds like a demon. Let's try another coin. Oh, doesn't work very well. Let's try the £5. Alright, here we go. Okay, so that didn't really work for either of them. I'm just going to give them both a point. Just for reference, this is what it's meant to sound like. can't play anymore. Otherwise they'll come and kill me. So, who's the winner? In terms of the new notes, the £5 definitely wins. However, in terms of old notes, the $5 definitely wins. So, I guess, I don't know. Just, I know it's an underwhelming ending, but just, we'll also go, I reckon the UK would win because, yeah, this isn't even in circulation anymore, apparently. But this is better than this. And, yeah, this actually holds more value. This is about a few, like $7 or something. Well, this is about $3. So, pounds all the way! Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.